Welcome to our very first edition of How I Cook Our Amazing Foods. So I'm going to show you how I cook our burgers, which is the same idea as how I cook our steaks. So what I have today is our amazing steak burgers. This is one of our most popular items and is truly made of steaks. It's ribeyes, fillets, and New York strips, the same that you're eating that are super amazing to begin with, and we literally grind them, put them in half-pound patties for you, and now I'm going to show you how to cook them. So come join us. All right, let's talk about what we have here. We have the cast iron skillet, and I've gone over in the other video on how I care for my cast iron. The amazing steak burgers from our farm store. My straight edge spatula, which is the only way to cook with cast iron, in my opinion. And then this is our most popular spice blend in the store, our table blend or all-purpose seasoning. So let's get started here. I've got my oven mitt from my daughter that she made for me. Thank you, Salem. I'm going to turn our burner on about a medium. Now this pan does still have a little heat in it because we just used it in the video to clean our cast iron. So let me pop these burgers out of here. Got my trash can over here. Setting them in the burger, or in the pan, excuse me. It's always a great idea to hear that sizzle when you put them in. You know that you've got your heat going in the right direction when you do that. Next, gonna sprinkle it with our table blend. All right, so now what I do with it is I actually will go ahead and set a timer on my microwave. I usually judge it by the thickness and kind of where I want to go as far as like a medium to medium well. I would say on these, because of the size of the burger and knowing that it's steak and I want to go maybe a medium, I'm going to go 2 minutes and 30 seconds per side. So I'm going to set my timer, 2:30. And then you pretty much let them sit there and cook. So for me, that's a big deal. When I am done at the end of my day, just like the rest of you guys, I am tired and worn out, and the thought of having to manage food is a little more than I want to deal with. I'm not able to eat out because of health concerns, and what we have here is so much tastier and better. So these quick methods that I use hopefully will help increase your ability to cook dinner at home and how long it takes for you to cook. Now, one other thing that I need to do while this is doing its deal is I use the oven to help us get to our final temperature. So in this case, I've got my upper oven clean in here. I'm going to set it on 350 and let it preheat so that by the time I've essentially browned both sides, it's ready to go in the oven for a few minutes. All right, let's see what we have. Again, straight edge spatula, so I get a nice clean lift on these burgers. Let's do this one. So here's what I can tell y'all already. That's not enough. I really prefer my burgers to be much more brown than that, but hey, that's kind of all part of it, right? Is figuring out where your sweet spot is with it. So even though these didn't look like exactly what I wanted at my 2 minute and 30 second, it doesn't mean that it's entirely ruined. I'm going to go ahead and put this side on for 3 minutes. Start it. And then you have to think this through. So once I hit the 3 minute mark on this side, I'm going to flip them back over to put in the oven for a couple minutes, and that'll finish my brown on this side. So now, you know, I can go chat with the hubs or hang out with the kids or go look off the back deck with my extra minutes I've got here while it's just on autopilot. While it's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add some of our amazing table blend to this side as well. The crew is already anxiously awaiting the finished product here. All right, let's see how we did on this other side. Definitely more on the brown side. Sometimes it is more brown than that, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven so we can work on the brown on our other side. You guys can see here, you can tell kind of where we are temperature wise right there in the center of the burger. I'm going to go ahead and go 3 minutes and 40 seconds on this one, just because I know that we've got a little bit of pink in there that's more than we generally like. All right, let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's still going to be a nice medium burger. See what we got. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know some of y'all are like, dang, that is perfect. But let me just tell you, that's a little too raw for me. So I'm going to flip it back over. You see how much that gives? That is all but raw right there. So I'm going to bump our oven time up to, heck, let's go up to 400 and see what happens. And go back in for another probably 2 minutes. Make sure I got a good grip on this sucker because I don't want it falling on my toes. All right, there we go. All right, let's check her again. Oh yeah. Ooh, not ready to give that up. That would be a mistake to grab that handle, wouldn't it? I think we've got about a medium rare in the middle. What say you, film crew? Are you a medium rare?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and plate these. I've got 2 kinds of cheeses here. This is blue cheese crumbles, one of the husband and I's favorite one to use. And then this is our new bacon pimento cheese. So I'm going to put one on top of each, and then we'll get to eating. That looks delicious. All right, and around here, that means dinner is done. Time to chow down. Actually, looks pretty great, I think. So I went ahead and cut this open. Check us out. We do have a really nice cook there. I think that's probably on the edge of medium rare. Gonna be delicious in a steak burger. Our pimento cheese is already melting on here since it is a cheddar cheese base, and another really beautiful medium rare there. So y'all, time for us to go. We got some eating to do. I'll see you at the next one. Nothing like realizing you probably should have done a taste test video when you're almost done, but this stuff's pretty amazing. I'm definitely a fan of pimento cheese on a burger, and if you hadn't tried it, you gotta try it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.